Good morning, it's Top Stories in 5 minutes with Lulu Fadoju. It's the 15th of November 2020. I'll be starting with the Nation newspaper. Only qualified teachers will be allowed in classrooms next year, FG. The federal government has said the decision to regulate the teaching profession is to improve the quality of teaching and learning in Nigerian schools. Omoagege, others to powerly host communities on PIB. Deputy Senate President Ovie Omoagege, House of Representatives Chief Whip Mohammed Monguno, and Deputy Chairman of the Committee of Niger Delta, Honorable Henry Nwauba, are among members of the National Assembly and other dignitaries scheduled to parley with host communities of the Niger Delta on the Petroleum Industry Bill. Niger Delta, Amnesty boss meets Tompolo, Ateke, Boylove, others. The administrator of the Presidential Amnesty Program, retired Colonel Milia Dixon Dikio, has launched a fresh initiative with 5 prominent former militant leaders in the Niger Delta as part of the efforts to keep the peace in the oil-producing region. Reps demand database of refugees IDPs. Chairman House Committee on IDPs and Humanitarian Matters, Honorable Mohammed Jega, gave the directive when the Commission appeared before it to defend its 2021 budget proposal and said only a comprehensive database of IDPs and refugees will make for the proper resource management and protection of vulnerable persons in the country. End SARS. Army insists no one was killed at Lekki. The story comes with the riders. General, military only fired blank bullets. Says only Buhari has power to deploy troops. Most businesses looted, destroyed were Igbo owned. 2 billion naira cash evacuated from banks during looting. Court orders probe of Sam Adeyemi. Aisha Yesufu files others. Nigerians now more conscious of their rights, IGP tells police. The Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, has cautioned policemen on how they carry out their duty, saying that society has become more conscious of their rights and how they want to be policed. Give a separate department, traffic wardens tell IGP. Traffic wardens in Nigeria have called on the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, to create the Department of Warden Services under the Nigerian Police Force for the purpose of changing their conditions for improved service delivery. Masari wants speedy demarcation of Katsina, Jigawa, Zamfara states' boundaries. Governor Aminu Bello Masari of Katsina State has called on the National Boundaries Commission to hasten the demarcation of the remaining 5% boundary lines between Katsina and Jigawa and the boundary with Zamfara State. He further said that proper demarcation was necessary considering increased competition on land as a result of increase in population and the availability of natural resources. Zulum unveils 25 years development plan for Borno. Kogi governor disowns devilish bread levy. Governor Yahya Bello of Kogi State gave a twist to the newly introduced bread levy in the state, saying he knew nothing about it. He branded the levy devilish tax regime. PDP governors disagree over Secondus Southwest crisis. A prevailing cold war within the PDP Governors Forum is attributed to the inability of the governors to agree on the fate of the national chairman of the party, Uche Secondus, once his tenure expires in December. Now to the Punch newspaper. FG inaugurates Robotics Artificial Intelligence Center. Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Issa Pantami, who performed the ceremony, said the inauguration was in line with the digital skills acquisition drive of the government as captured in the National Economic Development Policy and Strategy. Senate summons customs boss over plan to concession 3 trillion naira revenue collection. The Senate Committee on Customs and Excise is set to summon the Comptroller General of the Nigerian Customs Service, retired Colonel Ahmed Ali, over the move by the NCS to concession its duty collection function to a foreign firm. Lekki shootings, Buratai ordered deployment of trainee soldiers, General tells panel. The commander of 81 Military Intelligence Brigade, Victoria Island, Lagos, Brigadier General Ahmed Taiwo, said that the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tuko Buratai, ordered the deployment of soldiers undergoing training at military schools for the Lekki exercise due to the shortage of troops. End SARS, 13 states receive 585 petitions against SARS operatives. Strike will make government prioritize education, ASU. Youths are hungry, angry, says Orni. COVID-19, states IGR allocations crashed by 180.4 billion naira. Power operators lose 1.25 billion naira as generation sheds 62.96 megawatts. That's according to a report by the advisory power team of the Office of the Vice President. Yellow fever death toll hits 20 in Benue. There are a couple of interviews you may find interesting in The Punch. Here's one. Buhari will leave Nigeria in pieces by 2023. That's according to Buba Galadima. Why I want to get closer to God, Ayo Fayose. And that's all for today. Thank you for listening. I'm Lulu Fadoju. Have a wonderful day.